You may have situations where an instructor lends the library a personal copy of an item, and the library can circulate this item as part of course reserves. Leganto now supports a full workflow for handling instructor personal copies. In Leganto, instructors can mark that an item is a personal copy. For example, when I add something using Cite It, I can check the box for personal copy. By default, Leganto fills in my name, meaning the name of the person checking this box, but I have the ability to change this if needed. I can also designate that an item is a personal copy from the Create screen, again by checking this box. Or I can edit any of the items and check the personal copy box here. Inside Alma, we can now see that there's a physical item for this resource, and I can see that the location is the instructor's name. Checking the personal copy box in the Leganto interface created a bibliographic record for this item in Alma using the citation information. This item was created with the permanent location of the instructor's name, and this location is suppressed by default. When the instructor drops this book off at the library, I can edit the item information. Now I can add a barcode for this resource, and I can temporarily move it to our course reserve stacks, and I can set the due back date for the end of the term. While it's in my course reserves location, it will circulate according to the standard terms of use of this location. This streamlines the process of creating records for instructor personal copies and allows the library to manage that this item is owned by this instructor but temporarily housed in the library. At the end of the term, this item will appear on my Pick from Shelf list alongside all other library resources. If you choose to use this new workflow, there are a couple of configuration options to enable. First, in the Leganto Features table, find the parameter for Instructor Personal Copy and set this parameter to True. In addition, in the Fulfillment Configuration menu, under Fulfillment, General, Other Settings, there are two parameters to configure. You need to configure the Personal Copy Fulfillment Unit and the Personal Copy Library. For your Personal Copy Library, you may choose to create a new library to handle personal copies, or you may choose to use an existing library. Alma will create locations with the instructor name within whichever library you choose. Keep in mind the intended workflow is that the items display as housed in the instructor location while they are in the hands of your instructors, and when they are dropped off at the library, they are moved to a temporary location within the library. Therefore, the instructor copy locations do not represent physical spaces within the library, but rather indicate that the item is in the instructor's possession.